same time one day.
We should. Good evening and welcome to Blades in the Dark, the Blackwater Exchange. This is a show about a crew of audacious career criminals and their attempts to scale the lofty heights of power, sometimes literally climbing buildings in the process.
We were scaling.
Killing people.
Flying around.
Yeah. more of a glide.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't so much a fly, it was more he's going to fall, oh, he's made it. A glide.
Yeah.
So yeah. Interesting session last week. I mean, I always like to think they're interesting, but last week was particularly climactic, I think.
Yes, we got, I believe we got called in for a meeting with...
a few things happened.
A lot of things happened.
We got called into a meeting with the Crows.
We did.
Inspector Hemlock was present.
And the Red Sashes.
And the Red Sashes were there.
They were.
They, I guess, developed like a little tryst together where they're all like, planning on taking down the Lampblacks.
And the defective Crows.
And the defective Crows, yeah, because there was a civil war.
Defective, yeah, they're all broken.
Yeah, like, do not compute. No, the defective Crows, yes. Some of the Crows that followed Bell and joined the Lampblacks.
Yep.
Both sides of the Crows insisting they're the ones holding true to Rorik's legacy.
Yes. We got called into the meeting. They had a buzzing box.
Called in.
Yeah, like
sacked over his head. Hooded.
Dragged in.
Gently.
Yes.
They had a bomb.
They had a bomb.
They had a bomb!
They had a buzzing box,
which
was a bomb. And they want us to infiltrate the Lampblacks compound with this bomb.
Yeah.
Drop it off.
Yeah.
And blow it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Their compound is like an old disused coal factory.
It's not disused.
Oh, it's still a coal factory. So there's coal fires are a real hazard. Well, they were a real hazard in Victorian times and are a real hazard in Blades in the Dark.
Yes.
As coal is an alternative energy source, I suppose.
It's because the air and the dust is so fine.
Yeah.
If a fire goes off in there, it's got a lot of fuel to spread.
Yeah.
It's like when you spray diesel,
Yeah. My job in real life actually involves ATEX rating equipment.
More than I do.
Which is a dust explosion, basically. So coal's bad for it, and also corn flour for making like custard and stuff like that is quite combustible. But getting back onto the interesting things, not ATEX applications.
Well, this is why Lyssa's hired you, aka Thadeus.
Yeah.
He did actually take his knowledge.
Thadeus has weird knowledge about it. It's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. So they want us to get this bomb inside the base and blow it up.
Yeah.
And they're promising a third of Crow's Foot.
Mm-hmm.
So control of all the drug dens, which are currently a lot of them are being controlled by the Lampblacks. Mm-hmm. So they're going to give us those if the Lampblacks go down. Mm-hmm. We basically have the meeting. We find out who the leader of the water rats is as well, which is a closely guarded secret.
Mm-hmm. Not to a crit. Chris can get through closed doors.
Yeah, Chris can do it.
Everyone knows that.
I mean, it was good double credit. Yeah, I mean, it was amazing.
They want us to sort out our own house before we act on this, though. So they wanted us to end the war with the vultures.
Yeah, Lyssa didn't seem confident you could fire war on two fronts given your size.
Yeah, we had our hands full.
So I mean, her view is that this will be a very short-lived war if you do get involved because the bomb will end it.
Yeah,
but she wanted to make sure.
Yeah, she wants to make sure there's no third party messing our plans up.
Not with a bomb she's clearly taking great lengths to get.
The thing about bombs in Doskvol as well is that they're illegal in this country, obviously, but like they probably are about the same amount of.
But to say, in the same way that a bomb is illegal in the UK or America, it's illegal.
It's very illegal.
A bomb is still illegal because it's a fucking bomb.
Yeah. But it's a big bomb.
It's a big bomb.
It's especially illegal.
We're not talking like a little grenade here.
It'll send your GTA rating up to 5, like straight away.
Yeah,
Like you get 5 stars.
Yeah.
You have the army chasing you.
Yeah.
So we had to sort out our own house first. So we enacted a plan to end the war.
Yeah, you did. You made a temporary alliance with
we made a temporary alliance. So the water rats helped us out. Well, we helped them out, really. We gave them information previously so they could hit the vultures. We then said, we'll end the war. You can have the smuggling racket. We'll give you that if you help us out. We found out that the vultures were smuggling some goods from the docks in Silkshore, which is a densely populated, I guess. Was it?
It's like
the buildings are quite.
It's a lot of canals.
Yeah,
a lot of canals.
Like different.
More than so the rest of the city.
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
levels,
exactly.
Different levels and very, very.
It's like a floating city.
Yeah. They were transporting goods from the boat to their base. The water rats have got an extensive knowledge of the canals of Doskvol, so they could help us out with that definitely. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything.
No, I think so far so good.
We tried to do something good like scope the area, survey it, to try and cut them off or find them. We did really badly on like the pre-engagement and engagement role. So
it's like always. We tried to do it stealthily.
Yeah.
We tried to do some tracking. We just ran in and just stopped them.
We basically knew their route, so we copied. We followed a boat which was travelling through the canals.
Off some kids.
Which we thought, these kids started lobbing rocks at me and Merrick. One nearly hit me on the head, and I had to take like resistance to not get hit.
It was a brick, like you threw a brick.
Yeah. We paid the kids to go and distract the vultures. We also got the water rats to lend us one of their canal boats, and we basically ambushed them.
Yes.
Killed loads of vultures there because we did quite well with the skirmish roll to try and take them down.
Yep.
Scope started running, who was the target of our hit. Like our whole plan was to try and kill one of the 2 leaders. They were heavily involved in this because we killed a lot of their other gang members and we'd weakened them significantly, both us and the water rats, over the last few weeks. So they were hands-on and part of this smuggling racket. She ran away. We chased her. Merrick was up on the roofs, telling us where to go.
Yep.
Yeah,
you were spotting.
Yeah, absolutely, you were spotting. Yeah.
Thaddeus was just brawling, for no better word. Like he was just like literally just
barreling
through houses and like getting tackled by
jumping across buildings.
We both got shot by Scope. We both got shot. We took an armor and a resistance roll. Your resistance roll was horrible, if I remember. I think you got like...
I got 2.
Oh, right, okay, so not too bad.
That's how I ended up on that amount of stress.
Yeah,
I mean, those here, she's a good marksman.
When Scope was shooting us, we were both like right on the limit.
I mean, if I got 1, I'd have got a trauma. So I'm pretty glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, Thadeus was on 1. He got close to Scope, tackled her. We were skirmishing on the floor. Managed to get in. Well, no, I think I stabbed her, I stabbed her. She rolled me over. She was like on top, trying to stab me.
Yeah.
Merrick came jumping over the roof, basically with his rapier drawn, and stabbed her through the chest, narrowly avoiding me on the floor.
Yeah.
She rolled off Merrick. Rolled off me. And I got some fire oil out of my bandolier and tried to smash it on her face to sort of end it before anyone else got hurt. I resisted the harm from being burnt because it was obviously a very dangerous thing to do, which led to me getting a trauma, which is paranoid, which I sort of set up earlier in the episode because I didn't know I was going to get the trauma, obviously. But he's a bit.
He's been leading that way.
Yeah, he's a bit he likes getting revenge, and he's now a little bit paranoid of Merrick and maybe other people he's going to be working with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Merrick?
No, I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah. Only a couple of things I'll add to that. You met with Lissa, the Red Sashes, and Hemlock, who's representing the law.
Yep.
And they basically said they want to split it 3 ways. Lissa's also put out a bounty on Bargio and on Bell.
Yep.
Yes.
That's been around for a while.
Yeah, so it's quite a bit of money.
3 weeks.
Yeah, I think it was 12 coin, was it?
12 coin, yeah,
12
for
coin
both of them.
Yeah, to get them killed. But yeah, you fought the vultures now. The water rats, Whaler was in the docks, Scope at the ends.
Yeah.
The water rats had done with the care of Whaler, you took care of Scope.
Yeah, we sort of thought she was more dangerous.
She's definitely a little more brash and violent one.
Yeah.
He's more of the thinker. But
she's got away from us a couple of times.
She has.
Or one time.
Yeah, she has. And she's had a couple of pot shots out here as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But this time, yeah, no, it's just you were. It's I think that the fade that wasn't it was you had rolled on the other side of us, so her burning body was between both of you.
Yeah.
And as Thadeus looks through the flames at Merrick, is like starts to think paranoid thoughts.
Especially with the meeting.
Walking through the fire iron.
I mean, Thadeus has been stung before, like our old enemy Horse from 2 episodes ago. We went to his party, you know, we got some revenge on him, I suppose, but he's definitely been stung in the past from working closely with people, so that sort of feeling is I guess growing again in this relationship. Yeah. Will history repeat? Only time will tell.
Yeah.
So time to pay off.
I'm sure Merrick's not helping this either. Like,
I mean, yeah, you had like 3 sets of books which you were showing to the crows. So there's certain things which are like, oh, Thadeus has got no idea about these books, or no idea that he'd done this.
Yeah.
How did you roll on your downtime, Matt?
It's not my downtime. It's
the gang's downtime.
Yeah, it was alright. Did you want something else?
I did see at least 1 6.
It was a 6. Yeah.
A 6.
Okay, cool. So payoff. After a score, you
Payoff.
get your monies. So you get rep and coin. Can you get any more rep? You've been spending some, I believe, haven't you?
We are.
It depends when we can upgrade. Like, when do we get the choice to go up a tier?
Now.
Is it before the pay?
When we're out of war, right?
It's going to go up. You just go up whenever.
I think I've asked that before.
You just
I don't think we've actually got enough coin to go up there.
I think you can literally just go up whenever. Right, as long as you got the coin.
We don't have the coin.
We don't have the coin at the moment, so we're going to need the payoff to pay for
actually,
it.
no, because we're at war, we are technically strong, aren't we? Sorry, weak.
Yeah, but you're not.
We're not at war anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe not.
No,
I don't know. We might not.
You're going to come down a bit, but
okay,
you're not technically not at war.
Okay.
There's not a big enough gang to threaten you.
Well, so for now we can gain the rep. Yes, we can gain 2 rep.
Yeah, you get 2.
Oh, because we spent 2 rep.
We did.
Like,
we spent
as downtime activity.
You get 2 reps default.
So we're going to get those 2.
So you're back to full rep.
Yeah. We're back up to full rep.
So you're 1 strong, full rep.
So we are. I mean, we're currently 1 week.
Yeah.
Once the war ends, we'll be at 1 strong.
Cool.
And then we could spend. I think it's 16 to go up to 2 week.
Yeah, and the next tier times 8.
Yeah, we can do it.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So,
we don't have anywhere near that much coin.
Yeah. So you get coin based nature operation and any loot you seize. You didn't seize any loot.
No.
That being said, Scope's rifle is worth a coin.
Okay.
It's really good. It's really, really good. It's custom made.
I mean, we did intercept like a shipment of the vultures.
You
I don't know
did.
if that
To be fair, you did. You actually did. That is a very good point. That is a very good point. You did. You got some of those supplies.
And assuming the mission with the water rats went well or badly, I suppose.
They will not be giving stuff to you.
Okay.
What?
So in that case, that's a very good point. You seize the stuff. You got Scope's rifle. Go ahead.
There's the alternate drug den as well.
Yeah, I've kind of put that to the
right.
Yeah.
That was kind of taking off our payment. Last
it's
time,
taking
so I
some
think it's
stuff.
just not pay, take off or whatever.
Yeah. You get 8 coin.
Okay. Wow. So 2 in the vault.
We only have 5 in the vault. I've not been putting it on there.
Oh right. I thought we had 6. Sorry. Okay, so 3 in the vault.
5, 6, 7, 8, and so we now have 8 in the vault and
the crows one too.
Oh yeah. Give them the crows.
If you want to pay.
I mean, we just went.
We
for
will pay the crow.
Yeah.
They've got a bomb. We don't want to piss them off.
You just
right
put
now.
4 down.
No, 2.
Oh right. Okay.
I thought it was 2.
Okay.
So yeah, we got 3 left over.
That was your first mistake, Dan. I'm joking.
I know you're paranoid, but come on now.
Okay.
To be fair, actually, I think that one the sword you there. 6 is standard. 1 for the rifle. It's custom made, very valuable. Their own score. It's going to be 10.
It's going to be 10.
It's going to be 10. Sorry, I'm just rethinking this now. 10, a major score, impressive. Blue. Yeah, it was impressive. It's a major score.
Thank you.
I'll explain some stuff in a bit. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. So we've now got 8 in our vault. I've got 2. Thadeus has got 3. I gave him more because I'm really trustworthy and I don't want him to be paranoid of me.
Wow, you guys got some serious dollars, though.
We'll see. I mean, it's still not enough to level up. That's kind of
No, that's not why I was there. I wasn't trying to I'll get you guys to level up. It's just being fair. No,
Yeah,
it's 10
of course.
So, heat.
That's a big one.
Heat, literally, from setting fire to someone's body.
Well,
Would it
They-
I get. So, I mean, our plan with that is to frame Whaler.
Depends
if
how it
possible.
goes.
Yeah.
Depends
We'll
how it
see.
goes.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. So.
We're keeping hold of the body for now. So the fact the body's burned.
So. It's 5 heat.
Yes! That's so much heat.
Oh, thank God.
It's reduced to 4, right?
Yeah, it's reduced to 4.
Yeah. 2 heat standard contains 1 ear at water time, plus 2 killings involved, plus bod the criminal and bells, so it's 4 total. So. You wanted level 2,
Someone's
right?
gonna
We
have
are
to-
wanted level 2,
I think we can have-
7.
Heat 7.
Have you got any character ideas? Because I think one of us needs to go to jail.
Wanted level 2. Okay, I'm going to roll for entanglements.
No. That's...
Okay.
That's a 4 for entanglement? I don't know what that means.
Alright, okay. Some old friends are making visits.
Oh dear.
So, catch you up on the news of the week in the city of Doskvol.
Give us the headlines.
So, what has happened in the last few days, or during these next few days? I guess the major thing is Bell has been killed.
Ooh.
Bell's been killed.
What the...
Someone's claimed the bounty. So Bell was the second in command of the Crows,
Yeah?
who, after Rorik's death, which rumours say that Lyssa did it, Lyssa herself has denied those rumours quite vehemently. I think the actual phrase is, "I'll kill anyone who says I killed him." Bell and Lyssa couldn't. So Lyssa was originally second in command, Bell was third. Rorik's dead, she's now number 2, number 1, he's number 2. But there was a schism, the death called schism between them. And they've just been growing further and further apart, and then eventually it come to a head when Bell took some of the Crows. It found out that he'd taken some of the money. In fact, you've been paying Bell. You were one of several kind of smaller crews who've been paying him, not paying, thinking you're paying the Crows. Bell take the money, and it actually formed a splinter faction of the Crows and decided the Lampblacks against them, causing the major war in Crows fought is now is the Lampblacks and the splinter Crows versus the Red Sashes and the Crows. Both sides kind of band together out of necessity.
Okay.
And Lyssa had put in... The Lampblacks had definitely seized momentum and seized initiative with better weapons and a bit better armament. But Lyssa still had connections, and it looks like she struck back as someone's claimed the kill on Bell. So, the death of Bell has definitely stumbled the Lampblacks' momentum, and the district of Crow's Foot is now caught in a deadlock between the warring sides at the moment. There's still violence is a regular occurrence. There are daily deaths, or at least skirmishes, but mostly deaths. The rumours for Bell, it's 3 main rumours are circling. One is that one of the defected Crows did it. He come back to the fold and took the money. Some of the rumours, of course, that he refused to take the money as a sign of loyalty to the gang. That one of Bell's own men did it. Second is that it's a corrupt Bluecoat. The Bluecoat lured him.
Oh.
Yeah. To put it simply, Bell was found drowned
Ugh.
in the canals. The third one is that, in probably the most outlandish but not impossible rumour, is that the infamous assassin Calvin Daines did it. You've heard of him before. He's one of the Ink Vein, or he is Ink Vein. He's the only surviving member. He was the assassin who one of the 7 who have maps of the city, ghost field maps.
He was at the party as well.
He was at the party. So yes, they're the 3 main things. Defected Crow did it. Bluecoat, no Calvin Daines.
Cool.
But one thing that all the details agree on is Bell was found drowned.
Main confirmed one is she's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's
Sorry,
dead.
Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead. And Crow's Foot, can I say, a bit of a deadlock at the moment for the 2 sides, kind of consolidate their holdings. Baggio is back on his own, and of course now rumours are what are the other crows going to do, but looks like the Lamblacks ranks are kind of swelled. Because it looks like they're taking many of the crows in who haven't got much of a choice now. Their leader. Silkshore. Recall is selling very well. It had begun to... The crows having reverse engineered what you guys did after raiding you and starting up their own supply had begun to kind of lay the foundation for you guys, and you guys know what you're doing and having superior product. You have the good stuff. Have been able to seize the momentum there and push it further. So, with that in mind, Silkshore is a recall market. Many of the artists and the creative types reliving their best memories. It's very helpful for art.
Absolutely.
Are they trying to recapture past greatness?
Some of them certainly. Other ones, from what you can see, are things like writing poems about loves or lost loves, and
it's easier to reconnect with those feelings if you live them again.
Exactly.
We've got the whole hipster market now.
You have the hipster market. You actually have the hipster market. So yeah, that's the major news.
People are using recall as their muse, which is interesting.
Yeah. So yeah,
cool.
You're no longer at war as well.
I hate being at war.
You're no longer at war. So
that war wasn't even our fault.
For all intents and purposes, the vultures are destroyed.
Okay.
The remaining numbers are too few to consider themselves on a tier.
Right.
Whaler is not dead.
Oh dear.
So when you take stock with the water rats, they tell you that Whaler jumped into the docks, jumped off the boat with a couple of others, and has gone into hiding.
Okay.
So Whaler is somewhere hiding in the city. So they took out most of the crew. So a handful of vultures have survived. We're talking single numbers here, single digits. And not, we're talking maybe like 2 or 3. And Whaler, if 4 or 5 kind of like a tier 1 gang, these guys are tier 0. They're back where you guys started.
Okay.
And the remaining ones have either fled or gone. Anyone hangers on or had a relationship with the vultures, are either dead, in hiding, or just cutting or severed all ties. But the rumours persist, and they tell you that Whaler's alive. A couple of vultures are with him because Whaler, if you recall, was a Leviathan hunter. He was a shipmate.
Yeah.
And many of the vultures were also ex-Leviathan hunters, and you would know this from your background. When you've kind of stared a Leviathan demon in one of its massive yellow eyes on the ink-black seas of this world, it forms a bond between other people, the other sailors. So it looks like, there are a couple of the vultures. It's kind of like they ride or die. They go to the end.
And I guess there's not much more you can be scared of if you've stared the Leviathan in the eye.
So Whaler and his closest gang members. The rumour is they're trying to leave the city.
Okay.
They're trying to escape.
That's a lot better than taking revenge.
Well, I don't know. I still don't like the loose end.
No.
It's still.
So you have your downtime action is back. And speaking of loose ends, what is it you want to do?
Right.
So you come away from the meeting with the water rats. They tell you that they did indeed, and you shake hands, things went according to plan. You have a good, warm, not cordial but warm relationship with them.
Yeah.
As you've both profited from this. So yeah.
So we're back up to tier 1 weak, aren't we?
Tier 1 strong.
Tier 1 strong.
Or did we go up 1?
No, you were tier 1 strong, right?
No, we were tier 1 weak. We've only gone up 1.
Oh,
I actually can't remember.
And then you went down to tier 0
Tier
because
0
you were at the
weak.
war, so you're tier
Oh,
1 weak.
yeah,
you are
yeah,
tier
yeah.
1 weak.
Tier
You are
one
tier 1
okay.
weak. You are correct.
Because you go down a whole tier, not just like.
If you're weak,
a
you
half
drop
step,
it. You drop it. You stay weak.
But we are full on rep, so we can go up strong for free.
No, we need to pay money still to go.
Not
tier
it's only
strong.
to go full tier.
Okay, that's good though.
So we are now tier 1 strong on 0 rep.
And we'll get some money. We'll get some stash. We get stash for going up.
Is that not just for?
It's for stash. It's for. I don't know if it's. Like half a step.
It does say it somewhere. Yeah, upon crew advance.
Crew events, eh?
Tier +2.
Sure.
I will ponder on what downtime activities I want to do. So I've got 3 currently because of my ability. There's a lot of clocks up here which I'm probably looking at I mean, I can't finish some of them, like Seduced by the Leviathan song.
Don't finish Tainted. Do not finish Tainted.
I'm going to finish Tainted.
Do not finish
I'm going to work on Tainted. Imagine that's how the game works.
You
like, I can try and taint you more. Yeah, I want to taint Merrick more. What would be good? That bowler gun would be fun, I think. I might... That's another clock. I won't do that until I've tried to get rid of some more. Do you have any... I'm guessing you're going to release some stress.
Well, should I? I don't know. Well, I am going on... It's been a stressful week. The war is over. We are throwing celebrations to the vultures are dead, and that we have the market back. I am going on the biggest gambling bender.
Oh, by the way, when you carry coin, it counts as load. One coin is one load.
On your body?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Fascinating. Okay.
It's not like the ones you have at Spig, like you can have that at home.
Yeah.
But if you're like on a load, you're like want to try and bribe someone.
Oh, you have to tick up a coin.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
right.
you're like, I want to bribe them with free coin, it's free load.
Oh, wow.
Fascinating.
Sorry, carry on.
So I'm going on a huge gambling spree in the Silver Stag, and I'm going to put 2 coin on the line.
You come up strong automatically. Once your rep is full, you must go strong.
Cool.
Okay, do we get... Does it count as a crew advance?
No.
It's not a crew
It's
advance.
just between tier.
Yeah, it's just between tier. And then if you hold it strong, you can pay to increase your tier by 1. So if you coin equal your tier by 2.
So we're now tier 1 strong with 0 rep.
Yeah. Yeah. So after the vultures have been destroyed, of course you've got your turf. So that holds a little bit of stuff, keeps a little bit for you. More turf, the more storage rep you have, the literal space. But after the death of the vultures, you've secured the drug market, and it has made your gang strong. You are now able to hold your area well.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, people aren't encroaching on your turf anymore. So you're
Excellent.
going to Silver Stag.
I'm going to Silver Stag on a huge gambling bender.
He's going to bet.
I'm betting my winnings from this score. So I'm going to bet a full 2 coins worth of.
When you say bet, what do you mean?
Worth of money. I'm just going to like. It's. He prefers the kind of gambling that is more about reading people, so it's probably like poker or some similar game. But he's just going to like cash out, get that much in chips, and just like enter a high stakes tournament.
Go for it. I love it. Let's see how well he does.
Let us see.
So
Merrick. What were you rolling 2 dice?
Yeah, it's 2 dice.
2 dice to the highest. You can't overindulge.
Can't overindulge. How do you want to like? Is this going to be a?
So you actually gamble the money?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't know how it's going to work.
Neither do I.
Would it not be a separate roll, like a...
Probably fortune roll or
I don't
something.
think you can
right?
gamble it, can you, right? I mean, we can make a rule up. I like it. I love the idea behind
2
it.
for 1.
I don't want to make anything though that's like so easily breakable with that.
No.
Yeah, and Merrick's to be like, I can make loads of money. I mean, if you want to spend it, I'd say to do it for free, definitely can do, and then you still get down to activities. If you want to do it that way.
Oh yeah, I guess
But
so.
the money represents, like Merrick's got Cassie or Splash, right? Like
Yeah,
the coin represents
pretty
your kind of your assets and your personal stuff.
Why does
You
he-
haven't got to spend it to go into high stakes tunnel.
Fair enough.
What if he spends it and he gets like 1 stash? Because that's like half a coin, isn't it? Or like a third of a coin or something.
I'm confused.
You know, like your stash, you know,
Yeah.
your quality level. Like
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know.
Alright, I'm going to do
So
my...
stash represents liquidating assets that are lost to get money quickly.
Yeah, or money you've got in the bank. Yeah.
Go for it.
Cool. And
Nice.
6!
Go 6. 1 and 6. Nice. So you on 2 stress? No, you got. Oh, he's got trauma. You went up. That hit the wrong.
As soon as you hit that.
6, there we go. I'm now on 2 stress. That's not bad.
You gonna go again?
I'm not going to go again.
No. So Merrick plays well. He enjoys it. Does he win or does he just have a great time?
I think he...
Where does he place?
I mean, 6 is pretty good.
6 is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
He wins.
I don't necessarily think that winning is necessarily that important to him, though.
Yeah.
It's getting in people's heads,
Yeah.
right? It's that.
He makes people fold.
He makes people play how he wants them to play
Yeah.
more than anything. So that will probably cause him to win, but that is not the part about it that
He enjoys. Yeah.
reduces the stress.
Interesting. Nice. Nice, Merrick.
Okay. I am going to try and tick off this bowler gun blueprint over there. It's been up there for ages, and it's sort of annoying me. And plus, I would have liked it when I was chasing scope. Actually, that would have been quite good. Try and get a shot there to catch you.
You are dusting off the blueprints for this in a few weeks.
Yeah, war has put me back on schedule. Like, I'm back on schedule now. It's fine. So I will make a study roll. So I'm now study 2. I don't get any extras for this. Oh no, I do. I get an increase in quality. Sorry, an increase in tier level because of my.
And you kept your money because you won some back.
Yeah.
Event.
If you want to spend it, you can do. I mean, I'll take it if you want.
Okay, yeah, event roll. See what happens. A 5 and a 4, so that goes up to a 6, which is
3 ticks.
3 ticks. So that is done.
So you have the blueprints.
So I've got the blueprints. I now have to do a crafting roll to create it. Do I have a note?
Oh wait, sorry. Most new formulated designs require an 8 silver progress to invent and learn. So that was a 4 to the blueprints, right? So if I remember it correctly, it's been a while. It was 4 to get the blueprints and 8 to make it.
No, you don't do a clock to make it. You simply do a craft roll.
All right, it should be. Sorry, guys. It should be an 8 clock.
Okay,
not
should be an 8 clock.
Yeah, it should be an 8 clock. Yeah.
Okay.
It just says most new forms of designs require an 8 segment clock to invent and learn. You then ask the questions. You then can spend a data activity to craft it. And then some of the real big ones will.
Yeah, you need multiple clocks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a multi-clock one. That's why it was a 4. It was the first stage.
No, it's not that complicated. It's just a gun which shoots like
2 grenades with spin.
No, not grenades. It was just like a
a literal bowler.
Yeah, like a bowler gun.
All right, not as in a grenade gun.
No. That might be an upgrade.
All right, we'll call it an 8 then because that's simple. That's standard.
8 segment clock.
So I had 2 before, so I'm now on 5. If I go up to critical, it's 5 ticks.
You'll be on 7. I'm not being awkward, I promise.
I'll leave it at that because.
Sorry, I've got that wrong. That's my mistake. That. Bowler gun. I really thought it was the grenades.
I will do a crafting roll to remake my rat beacon.
Yeah, so it's the downtime actually to tinker it.
Yeah, so I forgot what the quality level was. I think it was
the one you made last time was a 2, I think.
Yeah, it was a 2,
and that's with all the drawbacks.
Yeah, I know.
Some of the drawbacks.
I know. I upgraded it by 1 because I did an upgrade. So it's now rat beacon version 1.1. So it's still complex, conspicuous, rare, and volatile.
Yeah,
but it's
not unreliable.
Not unreliable. Yeah,
not unreliable.
So. Can I make it again and take away another one of those drawbacks, or would it be 2 separate rolls?
If you can make it, if it's tier 2, it's the same again.
Yeah.
If it gets any higher tier,
we'll take out one. Okay. So I'm going to do a tinker roll, which is 2. Now I do get an upgrade from my workshop in this case, so that's
on some items you'll never be able to get rid of the drawbacks.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
But this one is the one that you're continuing.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's why I'd always ask you.
Fair. I just want to establish precedent that later on.
How can you make it not conspicuous, and how can you make it not complex? It's it's going to be complex by its.
But things like unreliable, volatile, you can definitely.
Because things like complex means that you can't give it to someone else to use. Do you know what I mean? It's like it takes.
It also creates multiple stages, which is what you did.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you need to create it in multiple stages. Did you want to see how many? 1 downtime activity and craft and roll is needed per stage.
Okay.
Was that for the rat beacon?
Yeah.
We can still call it complex.
We said that it was different. Each version would be a different.
Slightly better.
That was why it was complex.
Yeah.
So.
That was it because you want to do different things with it in future.
Yeah. Because the original had all the drawbacks.
Yeah, this one's fine.
We can
tier 2 would be.
So it's a tinker roll.
Yeah.
And I get 2 +2 levels because of my artificer and because I'm working in a workshop. So, and I got a 3.
So it goes up to a 6.
So it goes up to 7. No, it goes up to critical.
Really?
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, 1 to 3. Sorry, yeah. That's right. So it goes up to 6. It's to craft my.
So qual tier +1.
So it's we're tier 1, so it's tier 2.
So you make it.
I'm gonna spend a coin
to make it a tier +2. It's tier 3.
A volatile? Yeah, to remove that volatile, I suppose.
Okay, so volatile. So you have what, 2.1?
Yeah, it's now 2.
Oh?
I suppose, yeah.
Rat
Or
beacon.
1.2. No, 1.2, because it's
Rat
still...
beacon. Okay, because you've not had anything else to
Yeah,
it.
no, I've just
improving
made
it.
a little bit better.
We use Semver for our versioning numbers. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're improving the one you've got as opposed to adding any new features. Cool.
well, I'm going to reduce some heat.
Oh,
It's
you're a
interesting
star.
you say that.
Okay.
Because they're going to come to you first.
Okay.
Cool.
So, you could say this is a bit of an entanglement.
Is it?
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Finally, one that affects you, Merrick.
Oh, you're there.
Oh, I'm there.
You're there.
Okay.
You're there.
At Merrick's house? I don't think so.
No. You hear a loud smash of the window in a silken noose. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. You're both there. Looks like someone's been watching you, maybe waiting till you're both there, and they call it the 3 o'clock knock in Doskvol.
Okay.
It's when the inspectors in the blue coats, you've had this before,
Yeah.
come in the very early hours of the morning, when everyone's asleep, everyone's quiet, and it shocks you, because you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, someone's picking out. You hear, again, the smashing of glass as you run to the front of the store. You see a figure. You've met this fella before. He's mustached.
Oh my god.
You recognise him. And he goes, "Hello, hello, hello. Coming out then, lads. Let's be going quietly now."
Yeah, I'll go out of them.
And as you look outside, you see 12 blue coats.
Jeez. Oof. Jeez.
And are you going outside?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get outside now, you see 12 blue coats standing there, arms crossed. A couple have got one of them got a whistle ready just in case, but they've all got those wooden batons, the wooden truncheons ready. You get the impression these guys would be ready for a fight if it comes to one.
Okay.
A few of them have got those pistols on their hips. He sits there. He stands there. Are you both coming out or just you going outside?
I think
we'll both go out.
Yeah. Okay. And as you start going outside, he goes, "Well then, glad you made the right decision, lads. I've got a warrant here for your arrest." And then he leads in real close, so only a couple of you two can hear him. And he goes, "Or have I got the wrong address?" And he holds out his hand expectantly. So, you can pay them off with coin equal to your wanted level plus 3.
That's five.
That's 5 coin.
You can hand someone over for arrest.
One of us.
Someone
Does it have to be one of us?
who they're going to accept. Or you can try and evade them.
Jeez.
Or you can try and evade. Someone has put forward the case, so you know how it works. One of the inspectors has sent the evidence to a magistrate, and a magistrate has put out a warrant for your arrest. And if you look at it, you can see it is signed, dated, and sealed the day before.
5
Is it signed by somebody that I would know at the Central Club?
Oh, interesting. Ooh. Make a fortune roll. You know what? Make a fortune roll using your sway, or an action of your choice, I'm guessing your sway, because to me that determines how much networking you've been doing your social butterfly.
Is this a gather info roll?
I don't think it would be.
Okay.
I think this would be kind of... it's up to you what you reckon here. I think this would represent Merrick, networker, and just, not let's gather information, but he goes to a couple lot, makes himself known, he meets people.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely see a case for sway there.
But it's up to you. You can choose one. Sway doesn't that mean I'm not telling you, but you can choose one of your actions to make a fortune roll.
I think the main bulk of my interactions at Century Club have been consort, because I've been trying to integrate more than manipulate.
Yeah.
Get information rather than change them. I think.
Yeah.
Most of the time, so I'll make it a consort.
Nice.
Fortune roll. It is a 4.
4. You've heard of her, and you have not met her. She does not go there, but you've heard of her. The Honourable Telia Cray. She is old. She is sour, from what you heard. She's not well liked. but she has a reputation for jailing Doskvol's criminals. Her will is often referred to like iron. And she relentlessly pursues her cases.
What did we do to her? Whoa.
She's known to use, from what you heard as well, there are a couple of inspectors who are quite loyal to her, almost like they run a lot of stuff for her, but she's got a very good working relationship. A lot of the inspectors are very, famously incorruptible, which you would now question, having seen Hemlock work, is quite literally related
if
to
you don't have a friend, if you don't have a family member in the game.
So she attracts those inspectors who are quite... The kind of inspectors who see things black and white, there's no grey.
Yeah.
Either you are innocent, you are guilty. She's one of those people. And when she deems someone guilty, she judges them very harshly. So the Honourable Tila Cray is signing this.
Can I get a look at the warrant? And is it both our names that are on it? Does it have a reason?
Yeah, do you know how long you got?
How long's the rap sheet?
It's not long. So the one they've definitely got you guys on is a drug and extortion. That's the one they've definitely got you on.
Yeah. Wait. Us?
Those drugs?
Drugs and extortion. Also
With
says
extortion?
murders in there, like mentioned very briefly. On suspicion of, I believe the term is.
Yeah.
Just like page 2, page 3.
Yeah. Like suspicion of murder, 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 confirm kill, suspicion of murder, suspicion of murder.
At this point,
and that the blue coat, the older one, rotund belly, big fella, those mutton chops, just looking at you, Thadeus.
So at this point, Merrick, would you have discussed your friend Harker, sorry. Would you have discussed with him the possibility?
Oh, sorry, to answer your question specifically, it doesn't mention your names specifically.
Right.
Okay. It mentions the Blackwater Exchange and affiliates.
Oh, right, okay. Would you have discussed
It's definitely something we would have spoken to Harker about.
So can you see if his price is any less than 5 coin? Or try and sway him down to that level?
So it's a bit of a flashback.
It's a bit of a flashback, yeah.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, I'll flash back to. I guess it'll be after he got back from the vultures.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously just been quote unquote beaten up.
You did a good job.
I'll and we'll flash back to a meeting between just a little chat between me and Harker.
Yeah.
And I'll just say he's done a great job, and he's his services might be required in the future.
Yeah.
Just passing out of interest. What are your monthly rates for jail time?
So put in perspective, 4 coins about a month's wages.
Okay.
It was a jailbird.
He's a jailbird.
He
You're asking
4 coins.
and you are also on one at level 2, right? So he knows if he goes in, he's going away for a few months to a year.
Yeah.
Unless we break him out.
Unless you break him out.
Jailbreak. I thought the law was.
But it's very cheap living in jail,
It is. So Harker was like, Merrick, I'm a good friend of yours, I do like you and I respect you a lot. But that's a hell of a rap sheet. I'm known for petty stuff, I'm in and out of there, but...
Oh, tell him we can pull some strings at Centurion Club and perhaps get him a more lenient sentence.
Yeah,
than I expect.
I'll go in with that. You know my contacts. It won't be anywhere near as long as advertised, shall we say?
Yeah, advertised.
And I want
level 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, several months. Sorry, you let one level 3 is a year or 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and sway him.
Yeah.
To a lower price.
I'm so glad we've got him.
Well, we won't for a while.
Okay, so go on. This is gonna be right.
So just hypothetical.
You're swaying it, right? You're swaying
Yeah.
it. Okay, I'll give you a couple of choices here.
Interesting.
So the standard here for me is this is risky limited. You can do it, he's just not 100%. You have to try and maybe do him a favour, he might want something in return.
Okay.
Other than just the money. You can have a devil's bargain to lean on him, but you will irrevocably damage a relationship.
Okay.
So that's one option. Second option, you can trade position for effect.
Desperate standard.
Make it desperate standard. Make it desperate standard and plead for him. Risky limited, desperate standard, trade position for effect, and either one of those you can take the devil's bargain and get devil's bargain. You can lean on the relationship.
Just so I know exactly what this will get mechanics wise.
Yeah.
This is sending one of us to prison, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So is that going to reduce our wanted level?
It will reduce your level by 1 and clear your heat.
And paying them will just offset it for another.
This is a really good
paying them the 5 it will basically clear entanglement, but it won't reduce your heat.
Yeah.
This is a really good opportunity.
Do it.
I'm gonna go desperate standard.
Okay.
Just roll your sway. Like, don't take the devil's bargain. We might need him.
I'm
I'll go
not
to
gonna
jail.
I'm not going to take the
Alright.
devil's bargain, but I might push myself.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Like,
I'll push myself.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you can always go back to go back to Daines. I need to play some more cards, man. I'm hooked.
have you desperate?
It's going desperate.
Standard.
Desperate.
And you're pushing yourself for 1.
And I'm pushing myself, so I've got 3 dice.
Yeah.
Sway. Let's go.
Please. Oh.
No!
Six.
Yes!
He's done it. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, I've seen that 1, the 2, and I was like, my eyes went wide. I was like, no. And then part of me, for a split second, I kind of expected a crit. Was that the only one? I was the only one expecting a crit. Then I was like,
I'll do it for free.
Yeah. You know what? I will pay you to let me take the fall. Okay.
No, there we go.
So as you mark desperate XP.
I think in this scene we see another side to the relationship between Merrick and Harper. It is entirely one-sided.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. You really. So why would you do it? Like, how would you lean on it? How would you convince this guy you've known for years to take the fall for this, to go away for a few months for you?
I think just manipulating his emotions by just bringing up the past and how we've worked together before and the past stuff we've done. Just get him into that frame of mind of wanting to help me.
You cold person.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So, as you guys are standing there, why do I always default to sitting there? You're standing there.
We
in
are
the cold.
slovenly bastards.
Yeah. You, Sergeant, run a little impatient.
I will hand the warrant back
Come on now.
and say I'll
gonna be
just
lads.
go get him.
And he kind of raises an eyebrow, looks to the rest of the patrol, who have they've got this like horseshoe shape around, circle the front of the building now. And as you go inside, and Harker nods.
What was his price?
Harker, oh right, the price, yeah. Sorry, how much did you offer him? You didn't go for that. Because you, that is it.
I thought he'd propose like a price.
Yeah, because you said basically, if I understand it, do it for us. It won't be as long as it is. You're used to this. It's several months. It's wanted level 2.
Yeah.
You'll be out in a little bit. So he probably, and because you got, you did it at 6, you did it. Yeah. He'd probably have done it for 2.
Okay.
He'd have done it for 2.
Yeah, we'll give him 2.
Weekly income for a small business. Yeah.
Cool.
He's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll send my money, look.
He's got nothing else to do.
He'll come out and that, because,
I will.
coin's decent.
I'll just I'll get him up, nod at him as he's walking past. I'll just whisper in his ear. It won't be as long as they say.
Yeah.
Your money will be waiting for you when you get out.
Yeah. He's like, and he claps on the shoulder, kind of smiles at you, and he's got that kind of like cocksure grin. He's like, yeah, of course, don't you worry. I know what I'm doing.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah. And as he comes out, he's like, it's a fair cop. You got me. And he puts out his hands, and Clellan kind of looks at both of you. Sergeant Clellan. You can see now his name. He's got the name. That was his name, wasn't it? Did you get his name last time?
No.
You didn't? Did you?
I clocked his face.
Clocked his face, he didn't get his name.
Have a name badge.
Because he just batted you. No, it's Sergeant Clellan. As you come to see now. So, with that, Harker is led away. Conan goes, "Thank you for help bringing a wanted fugitive to justice. You boys take care now." Kind of tips his cap, his mutton chops bristling in the wind, and he turns with the rest of the crew.
I think Merrick's going to show a little ounce of compassion.
Okay.
And he's going to slip the sergeant a coin.
Okay.
And he's going to say, "Don't beat him up too bad."
Okay. He takes it and puts it under his hat. He goes, "I'll keep the peace around in these parts. But we believe in reforming the criminal."
Your services are much respected in the community. Dripping with sarcasm.
And he kind of like looks at you like out the corner of his eye. "You take care now. Stay out of trouble, boys." Right. Harker is going to get a roll for how he does in prison. One die for
He's
each
gonna
PC.
get a trauma.
He's going to get two dice. Who wants to roll for Harker?
I'll roll for Harker.
You're up, Harker.
You're gonna die.
Or shall I roll from him? Do you not want to know the answer?
I think we check in on him.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean, you can do the roll.
No, I think it's better for you guys to do. So I'm just going to tell you this. So incarceration is dehumanizing and brutal. The round of your crew is your only real defense. When you serve your time, make an incarceration roll using your crew's tier as the dice pool. He's one of you guys, so it'll be a single die. You're tier 1. I will say this: Harker is an expert at being in jail.
Yeah.
So he'll get extra. Because he's a jailbird. If it had been someone else, it would have been a 1. Harker's a jailbird.
He's an elite jailbird.
So
he's an elite co-op.
Here's Harker. A 6.
6.
He's still alright. Unless that's bad.
I know one of them is instant trauma. I don't know the other.
Yeah, one of them's instant trauma.
Is it a 6?
No.
Oh, right.
So you actually, oh my god, no way.
Comes out better for it.
Yeah. He does it. Right. So this is where it pays to have an expert sometimes, right? And this is right. This is Blade. You guys just had one of the worst things with some of the rest, and you've played it really fucking well. Pardon my language, but you played it really well. Wow, okay, cool. So Harker does his time really well. So much so that he makes a couple of contacts.
That's funny.
You get a prison claim.
What?
And you get a +1 faction status.
Surely that's if a PC goes to jail.
Yeah, but you're not classing Harker.
I don't know, it's up to you, mate. Or I don't know if we'd get like...
We obviously, we won't get it yet, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's over time.
Oh, yeah,
over time
it really
we'll
well.
This, but...
Yeah, I think more PC because he's not really a gang leader. You're right.
It's like if you throw yourself under the sword and go in.
Yeah, he's not. He's an affiliate. He's not a gang leader. That's a really good point. Wow. Yeah, it's PC in jail. And
you can make up your own rules for the role, I suppose. With
1 die for each PC. I think 6 means he does it well. I think that seems fair. He does it well.
Yeah, so he doesn't
serves
get
his
hurt.
time. Yeah, he just serves his time. He's done that incident. I feel like 4 to 5 is you do without incident. 6 is you get something.
Or maybe like he becomes better at being in jail, so next time it's like 3 coin. No, sorry, like 3 dice.
We'll figure something out. I'll make a note of this. I'll figure something out for Harker. Harker got a 6 for jail. Okay.
Cool.
Makes sense being a jailbird.
Oh, there is a gang leader in jail already, isn't there?
Yeah.
So maybe we don't get a claim, but maybe we get him as a contact or something. I don't know.
Gang leader in jail?
Yeah.
There's a gang leader who operates out of jail.
Yeah.
Like Al Capone
yes,
style.
yes,
He's got like a really nice jail cell and stuff like that.
Yeah, the leader, Bill Hooks, Tarble. Quite they're violent. They're real violent. Those guys.
Yeah, we'll stay away from the Bill Hooks.
Yeah.
We don't like violence.
A lot of meat hooks and blood. They run out of butcher shop.
Right.
So.
Oh my god. The entanglements are so bad.
So your water level has been reduced by 1.
Okay.
You're down to 1 level and your heat is cleared.
It's cleared. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are now wanted level 1.
Well, I thought it was either that 5 coin or you obeyed it. Like,
yeah. That's really good. I mean, it would have taken us like 5 sessions to get
that. Right there is why I've pushed myself.
Yeah.
Some idea on FYI in prison claims. It's the same way in the faction game. you get other stuff. So you get parole influence, which is no matter what level your wanted level is, it's always a 1.
Okay.
So you can basically you have such good pull on magistrates and judges, you can always push it that you're never there for more than a few weeks or a month.
Oh wow.
You can get smugglers. You can have load while you're incarcerated. Hard case. When you crew advances tier, it costs less money because you're known to have real sway.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you do all kinds. You never get trauma if you control a cell block, so on and so forth. One of your allies grants you a boon. You take a claim for your crew from a different crew type, and then it's done as a guard payoff. You get extra die to your tier roll. Nice. You can make prison you can really start taking some power in prison.
One series is just going to be set in prison, right?
May well be. Yeah, prison break. Yeah,
Prison break, Blackwater Exchange.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
You know what I think we do, Dan?
My name's Michael Schofield.
To at least try and cut off the loose tie with Whaler, I think we should try and hire the Hush Bell to basically kill Whaler and the rest of his gang.
They have a good relationship, though.
Oh yeah, they do, because they killed out. Although there's not really the vultures to be in a relationship with.
We heard you had a good relationship with these guys.
Do you still like him?
Do you want to help finish them off?
Do you want to either get paid or do you want to be that guy's mate? Waiting just in the corner.
Do you want to get paid or do you want to be that guy's mate? Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. So, well, guys,
that was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Well, my second downtime activity was going to be to reduce heat, but I guess it's not going to be now.
There is one other bit of news you hear.
Oh, good.
You ain't the only ones that got you guys weren't the only arrest warrant issued that night.
Okay.
LaRose has been arrested.
Oh my god, LaRose! No.
By Crawlock.
Well, Hemlock's brother, or Hemlock's...
They're not actual brothers, but yeah,
they're in the same
weird... It's the Lock brothers, they're called.
Flintlock, Hemlock, Crawlock.
Yeah. Apparently they're unrelated, but just because the name's got the lock on the end, they're called the Lock brothers. Because they work together quite a lot. Crawlock has arrested LaRose. It just comes down through the grapevine for you. As your one of your gang goes, hey,
he's our gang.
Yeah. I was in Leaky Book and it news is that LaRose, I know he's a friend of yours, friend of ours, is he's been arrested. Saying it's Crawlock, and now he's going to have to go before a judge.
What were the charges?
Corruption, aiding and abetting,
aye,
destruction of evidence,
aye.
that Crawlock's got a real nasty reputation. You know, you say that he's not failed to put anyone away yet. He only makes his move when he's got a real solid case. So anyway, just thought you should know.
Oh damn!
Let's try and avoid his gaze, shall we?
Our blue coat contact is about to get arrested.
Being arrested from the sounds of it.
Being arrested, yeah. About to go to jail.
He's got to face trial, yeah, but he's been arrested, so he's been held.
Yeah.
So, if you have more downtime activities, what do you want to do?
I've got one more.
You got your free one, right?
Yeah. I don't really know.
You got 3.
I've got 3.
You 2?
I've used one to do the bowler gun, one to craft the rat.
Oh yeah, the rat beacon. Yeah.
One left.
You got a rat beacon in. Merrick, look at him, got a rat beacon again.
It's better this time. It doesn't blow up.
It's been a nice week of quiet.
You know what? I think
you hear the familiar whine again. You're like, oh no.
Thadeus is gonna look up a private investigator.
Okay.
I'm guessing I'll need to do some sort of gather information roll or something.
Yeah. So, where is it going? So certainly, you want to find what you're trying to find, like just a private eye.
Private eye, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get some
any specific type or just a general?
Just the person, like more of the type which would look into the background or history of some person, not a person to actively spy on someone.
Okay.
I want information about Merrick's past, basically.
Merrick, specifically Merrick.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just get the last one for you. There's a couple of people you can look at here.
like what information would Merrick have disclosed to him about his father and his history thus far?
I'm just wondering that. Probably not much.
Yeah. Would he have mentioned? We know that your dad was a Leviathan hunter because he was said in front of.
Yeah. So you'll obviously you'll know from Ruvia that I came to Doskvol.
And your past business enterprises are obviously.
Yeah, they're like
okay,
all the rap sheet.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, what action are you taking to make this gather information roll?
I will take a consort roll.
Okay.
I used to meet LaRose who's an old military friend at was it called the Singing Bell? It was a pub basically where all the ex-military guys hung out and had a drink. I think it was in
within Crowsford.
And I was in a poor area like.
You got Coleridge, Dunslow. Dunslow's like quite heavily populated area.
Yeah. Dunslow, like the slum. Probably go down there and ask some of my military friends like whether they can recommend anyone.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Okay, make it roll. So I'm trying to find the gather information. I always forget this one. You take the action, right?
Oh, do we have to do a downtime action to do it? Do you think?
Oh, is this just free play you want to do?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gaining anything from it. I'm just trying to.
Oh, don't make. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. No, make it go ahead.
No, because I only want PI to basically.
Spy on. Go nuts.
Spy on Merrick.
Yeah, totally free play.
1 die, 5.
5. You do it. You do it real good. Well, kind of good. So you get 2 names. What we got from what your contacts recommend to you.
Yeah.
One of them is Dilazia Finchester.
Dilazia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, as this one gets described to you, you're just like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Like, did you hear what I wanted? I wanted a private eye.
Yeah.
Because she stands out.
Okay.
She's got exotic looks.
Yeah.
Though despite the name Finchester, she's probably a Rubian.
Right, okay.
She's covered in tattoos. She's got bright green eyes. She's known for actually starting a few fashion trends.
Ooh.
She had kind of like thigh-high buckle boots. She wears spirit-bane necklaces.
Okay.
She is a whisperer.
Okay.
She's also got a public feud with the Church of the Ecstasy of the Flesh.
Okay.
But she will look into you before you. Despite the fact that she's a bit of a peacock, apparently she's already got a job. The other one is a bit more, you're like, okay, this makes more sense to me. This is what you like, Thadeus would expect.
Yeah.
Which is Holtz Claymont.
Holtz Claymont.
Yes. He's known to be, he's an ex-forger, so he's been involved in the underworld. Well, not, an outright scoundrel himself. He was someone who dealt with them. However, after serving some time in prison, some of his friends, he managed to actually get out, and some respectable friends managed to help him set up a position as a city clerk. He then became basically a bail bond person.
Okay.
For lack of a better phrase. He's someone that will bail someone out on money.
Yep.
By holding collateral. Because of that, he is himself and has a couple of network of spies and investigators who will look into people's backgrounds to weigh up whether it's worth him bailing them out or not.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'll probably get in contact with Holtz Claymont.
Okay.
Well, Thaddeus would anyway.
Yeah.
Again, like you say, I think it sounds more up his street, and I don't think he necessarily trusts an Eruvian to. He doesn't know like what sort of history, if any, they might have together. Who knows? It's not less risky.
All the same, right? All those foreigners, Thaddeus.
Exactly. Thaddeus is very, very set in his ways. I'm guessing Holtz is like a from Akaros.
Yeah, he's a Crozian.
Yeah, Crozian. Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll set up a meeting with Holtz.
Okay.
And I'll tell him that I want any dirt on my business partner.
Right. So Holtz runs out the Charter Hall. There were some of the courtrooms and business, the business centre and the heart of the city. His practice is called the Claremont Brothers.
Yeah.
His surname. As you walk in, it's straight thing you see. You see the sign outside, the stylized lettering on the window, and it's like frosted glass. You can actually see, shapes inside, not very clearly. Yeah. As you step in, it's got electric lights. You see a large desk right in front of you with a little kind of those like fold tops to the side, so you can't go around. It's just a desk, but that's where you go around the back. And leaning on the desk, writing, scribing away. And you can hear and see a couple of people in the back room. There's like another room, the window in the back, which leads to an office, and you can see some figures kind of shadowed in the back, writing by electric lamp. You see what you presume to be Holtz from the description you were given, which is a man who's got a quite thick brown moustache. He's shaved there, but he's got quite thick mutton chops coming down the side, and his hair kind of flatten and curls towards the ears.
Okay.
And as he looks up, fairly well dressed, white shirt, black cravat, small waistcoat on. Sleeves rolled up as he seems to be working away. And as you walk in, he moves his papers to one side, puts his hands together, and says, how can I help you?
Good day to you.
Good day.
I need some investigating doing.
Well, we've come to one of the right places.
Do you need to know what I need now, or can we talk somewhere more private?
Certainly. And he shouts back, hands! And one of the figures here, scribing, to stop. A figure looks quite similar to him, possibly younger, comes out, and he says, mind the counter, I'm going to talk to, and it's Mr.
Let's
give you a name.
Nah, I'll give him a fake one. Lafayette.
Mr. Lafayette, okay. And mind the counter. I've started doing the work on the Jonas papers. Hands takes the paper and start writing. So Holt will take you out into the back room, close the doors, and their office in there, and we'll take any information you give.
I'll explain to him that I just want a basic background or history check on someone.
Okay.
Just top level information, like where he was born, where he's come from, who his family are. Any previous arrests.
Yeah.
Any paper trail really, like in terms of like government or like I guess like living arrangements and stuff like that. Just follow the paper trail, and I just want to see if there's anything on the base level, whether there's any dirt or not.
Okay.
On him.
Okay. Just base.
Just like his history, like you'd read down like a police.
It's either one or two coin, depending on how much information you want.
Yeah, like I don't want a load of information really at the minute. It's just I just want to know a little bit more about Merrick.
Coin.
Okay. I'll pay a coin.
A few hours work. Coin. Okay. He says come back in a week.
I'll be back.
Because you're paying for kind of the standard service.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
On a side note as well, I think Thadeus' family would probably be back by now.
Yeah.
We only sent him away for a week or like 10 days or something, and the war was...
right after the war's over.
Well, it's a few days after. Pretty fluid downtime. For my activity, I don't know.
Any thoughts? What are you going to
do? Sure. I want to go to the Centralia Club.
Okay.
And I want to try and speak with Harvell.
Oh dear. This could only be bad.
Okay. You go to Centralia Club.
I want to make my way into the back room where I saw him before, that we've been to.
So, as you walk in there, you go to Centralia Club. No, yeah. Okay. As you walk into the bar lounge area, you make your way to the back room where, while you have to ask if you enter. When you enter the bar, you have to ask, and you're invited back there. When you are taken to the back room, you've been there twice now, I think.
Yeah.
Where Harvale is. When you enter the room, there's no one in there.
Okay. I'll ask around and see if anyone's seen.
But as you turn around to leave, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. And it's almost like, of course you're there. And the door is closed. He's in here closed. He's he's dressed as rather handsome human guy. He's the big brown quiff, curls, thick, luscious hair. He's got that black coat on, like smart jacket with the gold lapels across it. Open, black shirt, collar undone, no tie. Okay. Sits down by the fire. Again, one of the things I noticed in the French Club is always a real fire. And take what looks like some brandy, pours a glass, doesn't offer you one. Starts drinking.
I will say, the
only thing is the sound of the crackling fire, which is a bit of a strange sound in the forever electric buzz of Doskvol.
Yeah. I will say to him, I'll gesture myself and go, this was not part of the arrangement.
Just yourself?
Yeah.
Takes his drink, looks at you with a curious gaze. Have you got Can't Be Lied To?
I have.
You've taken the ability to look into mirror. So that one of Merrick's abilities now is he knows when someone is lying. I'm not going to metagame that. I'm just...
Of course.
Yeah. He looks at you curiously and says, I don't understand. To what are you referring?
Is he lying about not understanding?
No, he's dead.
Any freaky power stuff is not part of the arrangement. You gave us the distraction. We will give you your side of the bargain.
Ah, yes. Una still lives.
We will sort that out. But whatever you've done that I felt, any extra power, I don't want.
They laugh. And then he speaks in a voice that's not quite of that realm. I have done nothing. And you see the hint of that mouth begin to open into that one hinged shark-like jaw. And it's only for a split second. And he's back to his uniform. And shakes his glass.
Okay.
He's claiming to have done nothing to you.
And he's not lying.
He's not lying.
Cool. I'll say, good. Make sure it stays that way and walk out.
As you begin to walk out, he says, don't you ever come back in here empty-handed.
Understood.
And you get the impression he means that specific back room.
Yeah.
Not the Centralia Club, but that private area.
Cool.
And as you walk away, last thing you hear is the sound of shattering glass. As if something's just been dropped or crushed.
Yeah.
Cool.
You are in the demon's bad books.
Yeah. But yeah. Merrick assumed that whatever happened when he was fighting Scope was because of Harper.
Yeah, seems like sense.
Okay.
He's quite happily wrong.
So that's specifically what you were.
That's specifically what I wanted to
checking
do.
for,
Yeah.
Okay. He wasn't lying to you, like you think.
Interesting.
I think what Thadeus is going to do with his final downtime activity is make some advances on the recall modification.
Okay.
So we've currently got neutral recall as we call it, which allows the user to recall memories which aren't the best memories they've ever had. They're just like a random memory basically they've had in the past, something that they thought they might have forgotten.
Yeah.
But what Thadeus wants to do is gear it more towards people being able to control it.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Lucid dreaming,
yeah. So be able to divert, I guess, the vision to unlock some of the past memories which people might not, people have forgotten.
Okay.
I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I don't know whether Thadeus would have any ideas on how to do it. What sort of information do you think you need from me?
I think you'd need a guinea pig, someone who's willing to do it, try it and try again.
Oh, right, okay.
You'd need someone who can almost like... so, you've heard of a dream walker. There is one person you've heard of. You can try and find him, but you've heard of spirits. Rumours mostly.
Yeah.
But there's also apparently a psychic or a whisperer who can interpret dreams. Interpret, not remember. But something along those lines, you can basically lucid dream, but in someone else's mind, but you want someone to do it for themselves without... Because... if this is the Surox, he wants to remember.
Yeah,
you get the impression he probably wouldn't want, or he or she wouldn't want someone walking in their mind.
Around,
but yeah, it's probably trying to find someone who you can awaken that spark in within, or is it a learned skill that they can begin to control using your product?
Right. So therefore, I would like to find a guinea pig.
That is not hard to find a guinea pig junkie.
But I've got to carry out someone who's got some innate. Some ability in the ghost field. It doesn't have to be great, but someone who I know has tapped into it to some very degree of success, basically.
Someone with a bit of an arcane bent.
I don't know whether Tombstone would be up for it. Probably not.
She absolutely would.
I'll ask Tombstone.
Yeah, no, you're going to convince her. You're going to roll for it. She'll do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She looks at it.
So that's the way I'll do it. Actually, that makes sense. I'll need a clock.
You will need a clock. Okay, can you please call this clock the Dead Have Highways?
Size?
6.
20.
The Dead Have Highways.
So just so we're on the same page, what will this allow? How many more steps? Or will we work that out after I complete it?
This might do it.
You can keep us in the dark.
This might do it. Not sure.
Okay.
The Dead Have Highways.
Because the only other thing that we're missing now is we need electroplasm as well. We need a big supply of electroplasm so we can basically make all the drugs. We've got the raw product at the minute, the dark root, but we need a lot of electroplasm to make it in any meaningful amount of time.
And to add batteries to things.
Yeah, and to recharge my my shock baton. Right, Dead Have Highways. Okay. Will it be a tinker roll? Probably.
If you want it to be. You tell me what you roll and how you do it.
Tinker. As I mess with the formulations of the drugs.
Makes perfect sense.
Different levels. I've discourse between me and Tombstone where she tells me what's working, what's not, what's awaking her mind more, what's not. So yeah, probably a tinker roll.
Tinker roll sounds good to me.
2 dice. A 5.
5, 2 ticks. Tombstone begins to feel like she's gathering control, but it's not there.
I'll spend a coin, take it up to a 6.
Wait, 6. 6 is 3. Yeah, 6 is 3.
Can I spend one out of the gangs? Doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
does
go
it?
on then.
Okay, now he's at 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 1 for me and 1 for the gang. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, sorry. I'll just spend my own. We'll put that one back.
Plus that's what.
Yeah, because.
You gotta do it again anyway.
Yeah, I've got to do it again anyway, so might as well spend a coin then, probably. So that was my final downtime activity. We should probably discuss what sort of score we want to do tonight. Unless you've got anything else you want to do.
I mean, I've got one more downtime activity.
You do.
Didn't you stress relieve?
Oh, you did. You stress relieved.
Stress relief.
But you haven't done it.
Sorry, that was free play.
So, other than that, Merrick's getting a bit
because you were going to reduce heat.
that was it.
I did not.
Oh, you did reduce heat.
But he is wondering, and that's kind of what caused him to go off on that little tirade at Half Ale about this presence that he felt. I guess this that he knows it's not mere adrenaline. That was definitely something weird.
Yeah.
So he's gonna do some research. He goes to find Tombstone, but she's not there because you've stolen her.
You sure you want to use her in that stage? I'll be able to help you even more.
Well,
it's true. She's being we're pumping her full of drugs.
No. I'm just going to. I think I'm going to try to. It's probably going to be a long-term project to try and research stuff about the arcane.
Okay.
And as part of starting that, I'm going to do an attune roll to see if I can feel any power within me.
So you're gonna look. I'm guessing. Is this like discover the source of tainted?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling the information for you just in case.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That'll be a clock, man. Yeah.
How many segment clock would that be?
Ooh. I think it's gonna be. Right, to discover it and to get rid of it are very different things.
Yes, absolutely.
4.
I'm fully expecting this to be a completely like a.
Yeah.
I can't look flog clocks now.
No more clocks. No more clocks. No more clocks.
Source.
We need to make something to scroll across.
Well, yeah. I'll try and figure something out for next week.
We'll just get rid of the ones which we like. Finding Emporium isn't that important, but we can keep.
Yeah,
keep it
something
on
we
those.
minimise. Yeah. Cool. So. Yeah, I'm going to do source. I'm going to try and search on the source of tainted. To do that, I'm basically going to try and attune to see if I can feel anything within myself that is weird about like my aura or whatever, the ghosty equivalent of it. I like Merrick's only really just started doing this attune stuff. I've only just started getting points in it, so he's not that great at figuring out. But yeah, attune.
Go for it.
Oh,
3 and a 1.
He's not good at it. He's not good at it.
I mean, he's learned how to do this, and it's just the one tick. He's just.
That's fair.
He's kind of sensing something, but is it just a ghost field? Is it something else? He doesn't know.
Is this normal?
Yeah, he doesn't know. I'll close that for now.
Fair enough.
Okay,
that's me.
Were you expecting him to get crit?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past him.
So we have. Do you have any personal money?
No.
Okay, so we have. I'm going to put my money in so it'll all in one place. We have 7 coins.
7 coins. Nice.
And then we need to figure out what score we're going to do. So there's a few things we need to do. We've obviously got the hit for Harvale.
Oh yeah.
We've got electroplasm supply. We've got figuring out what we're doing with Lissa.
Yeah, we need to come up with a plan really for the red sashes and the crows.
Mm-hmm.
Hemlock.
Do we have any other open loose ends at the moment?
Other than the ones on the top of the thing, you mean?
I mean, yeah, apart from all of those.
Walkie-talkie blueprints to develop highways. Source of tainted. Improve the Silken Noose 0. This is used by the Lions of the song. I like that for a recruit dash out. It's like, we wrote him a letter once, and it was a really well-worded letter. And he's like, it's like gone like, we'd like to invite you for an interview. And he's gone, okay, great, when? And you've not replied. Bowler gun, and then red sash blueprints. I love it. Like that, source of tainted.
What could we do?
Some of these might be time sensitive.
Some of them might be time sensitive. Probably the crows one is probably the most time sensitive one of them. I mean, there's always.
What sort of time frame did she allude to? Like,
She didn't.
I know she didn't.
No one ever does in this city.
Can if you want.
She'd only give us the bomb once.
Oh, they did. But I should give you a specific deadline in the month, which you did in like 12 days. Because you caused a riot.
Oh, yeah.
True. You caused a riot, sold a lot of drugs.
See, we work well when we give it a deadline.
Wait, we got the calendar?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the date now would be, last few days, we're into Calavet. So, we're up here. Ooh, Thunder Night.
I think it was the last day. That's when we did the ended the war.
Cool. So it is. We'll say it's home day. So it's the 8th of Calavet. Thunder Night is in 2 nights.
Okay.
Thunder Night is the yearly celebration of the erecting of the lightning barriers, and a traditional thunderclap is sounded by the spirit wardings, which is a mark of respect to the immortal emperor. And it is said even he can hear it in the Imperial City.
Cool.
Pity your family's not still there. Could have asked if you can be heard.
True. Did you hear the clap? Or is it only the emperor who can?
The problem with legends, they're never specific enough.
So, Lissa met you not long after Gold Moon. It would have been the 3rd, so it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's been nearly a week. It's been a week.
And that's the time we spent sorting our own shit out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very true.
And it's also been a little over a week since Harvale met you at the party.
Oh yeah, he's angry as well. You know what? I think we should do a gather information on her what's her name? Una Faris. Faris. Did Harvale tell us anything about her? He just said a name, and we've seen her before.
Yep.
In a vision.
Yep.
In a spectral vision.
In the house.
We have no idea who she is.
No idea. I will start repeating now.
No idea.
No idea. Okay, I'll do it one more time.
One more time.
You've seen her especially. So she is very pale skinned. She has a long blonde curling hair. Part in the middle goes down to shoulder lengths. We're often dressed in a high collar.
Was there anything about her appearance or her dress which would sort of give us any clues as to where to start? Like, I'm guessing she was dressed nice. Like, are we looking high society, or are we looking?
She is high. Kind of. She's there. It wouldn't take you long from the Centrulia Club to find out about her, because she is a Sparkwright.
Oh, right, nice.
So she's one of the engineers who maintains the lightning barriers. She's a pioneer of sparkcraft technology and often indulges in dangerous research.
Oh, we'd get on together. Shame she's going to die.
Does she have to die, really?
I'm not going against a
Let's
demon.
recruit her.
I'm not going against a demon. Okay.
She's a Sparkwright.
Yeah, she's a Sparkwright. She's an engineer. They have a massive workshop factory in Coleridge and a huge design facility.
Okay.
So general asking around the Centrulia Club has given us that information.
If you want to ask further, you can do so, but the risk is she will hear about it.
I will.
You hear about the Centrulia Club, people like you hear her name, people bait and go, oh, you heard the Una's latest theory, and that kind of thing, and that's how you begin, and just what you gather and what you pick up from service level conversation.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always writing a book on whatever subject we're talking about.
Yeah.
So, I've got a lot of books on the go.
Yeah. Sometimes like, you finish your other one, you're like, not yet. Man of many talents.
Writer's block.
You're a Renaissance man.
Writer's block. It's. Yeah, I'm gonna ask inquire a bit further along those lines. See if. I mean, we're kind of assuming that she works at the big design place in Coleridge.
Yeah, you'd assume so.
We'll try asking about that. See if they know any more about her.
Are you asking about the place or her? About the factory and design shop or her?
Specifically about her.
Okay. This will be a risky. There's a big control standard. It's unlikely to get back to her, but if you fail badly, it might.
Yeah, control standard, consort.
Don't fail badly.
I didn't fail badly.
6. Roll well tonight. So, what you found about her is that the Sparkwrights have worked for a while. You hear rumoured to be trying to develop an alternate fuel source. That's the first level. That's what you get.
And she's one of the ones involved in this.
Apparently so.
We know that.
That's what her theories are toward.
Can I flick through some of her past papers?
Certainly.
Would that be easy to get?
Controlled standard. Yes. Public information, her debates, her lectures, her...
Just see if I can gather anything about her character and anything that jumps out at me.
Yeah, go for it.
So study roll.
If you want to study, you can study, yeah.
Yep. 6.
Ooh, 6-1. So, she's well known. So it's not too hard to find some of her stuff.
Yeah.
She comes from, you get the as part of the books, she comes from Crowsfoot. She's a self-made woman, in a sense. Worked her way up by using brains and intelligence. What you gather, she's quite feisty. Like, she's not one to shy from confrontation or public debate. She believes in her theories and is willing to, fight for them. A lot of it is it's semi-controversial. It's the idea that could there be an alternate fuel source? why are people still doing the same methods they have been for well over a century or two? You know, centuries been some Leviathans now.
Yeah.
It has to,
we
have to evolve. We have to evolve. We have to evolve. And that it's this passionate expose on the failings of the system and the desire to improve it.
God, she sounds really nice. Thadeus is like reading her notes, like agreeing with nearly everything she says, and really respecting where she comes from, like from Coleridge. You know, similar background. Oh, Crow's Foot. Sorry, you said she grew up in
Yeah, went to the university, got a scholarship, did really well.
Thadeus, what can you learn from these notes?
There's not much dirt in her past. Her intentions seem to be clean. She's not a bad person. I don't feel bad about this one.
Try not to get attached.
My initial thoughts. We know she likes to work on experimental processes, pushing the boundaries of science. Perhaps we could sneak into a lab and tamper with something, make it malfunction, make it malfunction catastrophically, maybe.
Killed by her own inventions?
I mean, it's better than any other method, I think. Bit quieter, a bit more professional. Well, we need some more information. Maybe we could pay off someone on the inside, one of her co-workers, one of the lab techs, someone who don't get paid enough for too much work. Or even maybe a rival. Yes. Does she have any rivals?
Would you like to find out further information? I feel like I'm in Sergeant Troopers. Would you like to know more? There's no shortage of like people who need to cry out.
Really, right? Okay.
But people on the same level, none that you can find.
Okay, fair enough.
What would lead her to be involved with Harvale then? Interesting.
So we know. Can I? Just as a side note.
Yeah.
Can I send that skull fragment we got?
Yeah.
From the first hit we did.
Yeah.
I'm going to send that to our cohort, Dr. What's his name? Dr. Flynn.
Dr. Flynn.
Obviously, he's got a knowledge of anatomy and he's also got a knowledge of the arcane. So I'm hoping that he might be able to connect some of the dots that we're unable to do.
Yeah.
Basically, it was a skull fragment with runes etched into the inside of it, where the brain would be.
Isn't Dr. Flint unreliable?
Yes.
Okay. You send the skull fragment off?
I'll send it with a letter saying, take a look over it. Can't make heads or tails of it. Have you experienced anything like this before?
You don't hear anything back.
Okay, that's fine.
You can go and check on him, but after a couple of days, you don't.
No, that's fine. I'm just, as long as he's got it, and when he comes back, he
we're assuming he's got it. Yep.
Yeah. It goes off in the post, basically.
Well, no, I said it with one of my thugs.
Oh right. He tells you, so when the phone comes back,
yeah.
He tells you that the door wasn't open, so he posted through the letterbox.
Okay. Well, what's done is done. But you should have really delivered to him in person.
We said signature required.
And then he's like, "Oh, boss, I'm sorry."
You go, mate.
Shall I go back and get it?
Yeah, fucking break down his door.
Okay.
Leave some coin, get the skull, and you go back every single fucking day until he's there. Okay.
Boss, I'm real sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. All right. So the blood goes away, and comes back and goes, "So, boss, I kicked down the door. Then there's this person seeing me, so I had to punch him. And then his missus started screaming. So I said, I'm the police. And then he really didn't like that. but then they kind of left me alone, so that was alright. But when I got in there was a few letters that hadn't. Luckily, I've been there for a few days because there were a few letters on the floor.
Yeah.
Looks like the place had left in a bit of a hurry. But
okay.
Huh.
Well, there's no left.
I didn't see nothing was like broken. There was no like. It didn't look like it had been attacked or anything.
No.
Just like, like some food was left out. It wasn't clean.
I'll say you made sure the place was secure before you left, though. The door was secure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I did, yeah.
Merrick.
Yeah.
Merrick. What's the worst job we got around this place, Silken News? What's the worst job? Is it cleaning up sick?
I locked the door. Right,
Are you sure?
I put the latch on and it went click and I pushed it and it didn't open.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I got the score.
Yeah.
I left a note saying sorry.
You don't let that thing out of your sight, okay? In fact, give it right
So
here.
he pulls it out straight away. He pulls it out. He's like...
In fact, put it in my fucking hand.
Put it in your hands?
Oh, these thugs I've got. They're loyal, but they cannot do...
They're independent. Oh no, he's independent.
Yeah, they're loyal.
They're loyal, yeah, loyal and
yeah, so that makes complete sense.
Okay.
I think I trust not Tombstone.
You've done well.
Thanks, boss. And as you guys start start by that, he gets off before you mention the worst job. If you heard that, and he's just like, alright, thanks, boss. I've got a quick sell, I'll catch you in a bit. And as he's saying that, he's already opened the door.
Fair enough. Okay, so Lynn's a dead end.
Oh, yeah, I'll deliver it myself next time. I think. Yeah. So okay, that's cool.
And as he's walking out, as you guys are doing that, and one of the younger one walks in. He's quite young one, he's probably about 19 years old when he's in the thugs, but he's a good salesman. And he walks in and he goes, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I was just speaking to Chains then, and he said, do you have a job for me to clean something up? And basically the guys told him to come in and just check, and do the job that he's just dodged out of.
Yeah. He's a smart one.
The younger and more naive of the crew has been told by the one you've just sent to come in.
He's fucking smart when he wants to be, isn't he? Jesus Christ. Posting it through the letterbox.
Okay.
We'll go tell him to clean up some sick.
What, the younger one or Shane's?
We'll tell the younger one, it's a pecking order.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with the relationship
so
they got there. So.
Alright. He's not happy about it. But he'll do it. He's just
to
more why?
Look, it won't take much to pass that lump out there, so keep your head down.
Yeah.
Sell as well as you're doing.
All I'm saying is, and he gets them up, he's going to them up, and he can mutter to himself, he's like, what is cleaning up sick going to tell me? How is that going to teach me how to sell? This is walking mumbling down the hall. Okay, so...
Sure hope the goats don't need cleaning up after.
Yeah, the goats. We have got goats. I say we try and get like a lab assistant or something like that, or someone who works there. Try and find out someone who works there with her, and either try and intimidate him, or try and get him to give information, about both the building and also maybe her herself.
Okay.
So we're gonna. I think the best way is probably just to wait nearby the building.
Yeah.
And then just see if there's a likely person, really. I'd guess an academic looks a certain way, so we'll just look for the most stereotypical sort of lab technician sort of fella. Or even can we is it a sign-in sheet? Can we go in the building and see if there's a sign-in sheet or something like that?
There is. You do know, and you would know this before you went there, that she is also an instructor at the university.
Okay.
She also gives lectures, so she might be there as well.
Right.
Depends how you want to go.
I saw the idea. Sorry, go on.
Is it possibly a name that I'd recognise from being at the university?
When we last at university?
It's been a while, so probably maybe not.
How long's a while?
Good question.
Because you didn't leave, you didn't graduate, you kicked out.
Yeah.
So
get your rap sheet
how long it's been? How many years it's been?
I've actually got this information.
If you got the rap sheet, that would be useful.
If you really want to know,
because we did make it canon.
Yeah, it is canon.
Let me just bring up the timeline.
The name definitely rings a bell.
You were in the university from 840 IE to 841 IE. Oh, no,
And what is it now?
Oh,
845, right?
yeah.
So yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, you've heard of
847 actually, so it's a bit longer.
Yeah, you've still heard of her. You've heard of her. She wasn't an instructor when you were there. She was in the same year group as you, and even then she was quite controversial. She would often challenge lecturers. You're like, oh,
yeah.
As soon as like, oh my god, I know it. As soon as it kind of realise who it is, you're like, I know that name from it. You click. You didn't recognise her surname, and as you see the pictures of her, you can see how she's growing up a little bit now. Because Merrick's in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Thadeus is a bit older than him, right? So is Una. Yeah, same kind of age group as you, which makes her achievements even more impressive. She's quite the visionary.
Could maybe even like another route would be to maybe even like gain an audience with her, like, and basically suggest that we've got something that might interest her, like a development, or maybe we've found something like, or I've developed something that might be of interest to her, like pull on that string, or academic. What do you think?
Possibly, yeah.
It's
a matter of which is the best angle to approach from. I guess there's the work route or the university route. I'm not sure.
I like the idea of getting someone she works with, basically either torturing him or like paying him. I mean, either way, to try and get information on what she's working on at the minute, where it is in the building, you know, and when she'll be there. From that, we can either go in and like Thaddeus can like tinker with the machine to maybe make it like blow up, or like, you know, I don't know, do something that might hurt her, like do something like that, or perhaps even though we'll know where she is, so we can maybe like get a meeting with her and knock her off that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like try and sneak in. We haven't really done any sneaking, but we're not very good at it. But
we've tried.
Well, I guess we might not even need to sneak. We could just like talk our way in. Do you know what I mean? Like we can talk our way and pretend to be like technicians or something like that. Basically, because you're good at talking, we'll talk our way in all the way into there. As soon as we're alone with like something she's working on or something she's in the lab with, we can tinker with it and then see what we can do about it. What do you think?
Yep. I think that's probably the better angle to approach from. So if we like scope out the place and see if we can see her going to and from.
Yeah, or even like look at the check-in sheet if there is one, like at the front desk or anything like that.
Is this at the Coleridge or at Charlotte?
At the factory.
At the factory in Coleridge.
Yeah.
Okay, Coleridge. So you're going to right then. That's score. You're going. Because I think that'll be the first part of the score.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Cool. So you're going to try and find someone, torture information, and then follow up, and we go after her.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I think let's take a break there.
Cool.
Figure out to get ready for tonight's score as you guys.
We need some engineer uniforms.
Torture some poor innocent engineer for information. Awesome. Right then, we'll get a drink, get something to eat. Back in about 15 minutes, guys, for tonight's score. And what is likely going to be some poor bastard's worst life as well.
These ones always go wrong as well. These sort of scores.
Yeah. Right then. We'll see you in 15. Thank you.